Hey, welcome back. We're doing a walk and talk buzzword session today with,
Ken Nager.
yeah, so,
Communications.
and your specific title is graphic design.
Correct.
And again, in the consistent theme, graphic design only really addresses a part of what you do.
Correct.
Because you also do the website, thinking about kind of redesign, thinking about navigation, analytics. I mean, it's much bigger than just designing logos.
Of course. User
Yeah.
experience, getting a website that is just leaps and bounds ahead of into the future.
Right
if
on.
You will.
So talking about that, I know which part of your work I'm most excited about. That it definitely falls into kind of the analytics and the website area. But what are you working on that you're particularly excited about?
Well, you know what? There's a lot to be excited about. First of all, with the website, like you mentioned, analytics. It's completely interesting to me to immerse yourself in the analytics to see. I may think I know what people are doing when they're going to the website, but what are people really doing? And that's what analytics can tell us. The numbers, it shows where people are going, what people are looking for. Where if people are leaving the site quickly because they can't find and just finding a phone number and calling.
Yeah.
How do we get the user to experience a website for their needs and make it an easy, simple process?
So you've been going around as a part of this. You've been going around to the departments, talking with leadership, and showing them kind of the behind the curtains of what the analytics are really saying about the traffic that's coming to Eagle County's website. Has there been anything in that process that really, I don't know, surprised you, jumped out at you, influenced how you might think about, a redesign?
Well, yes, actually. One of the glaring things, and like you said, we've been going around talking to the departments. We're kind of still going through that process, meeting with everyone, trying to get some feedback,
Yeah.
and then also asking them, okay, how do you think your customer is using your website or the Eagle County website as a
Yeah.
whole? And then when we look at the analytics, it's pretty surprising that sometimes people aren't exactly on target.
Right. So we make assumptions about what the public or people that are coming to our site want that aren't necessarily reflected in what the analytics are.
No, and one of the big, I wouldn't call it red flags, but kind of things that I'm finding are that if I'm finding in the top 5 searches on our website for contact information within that department,
Yeah.
what that tells me is that they're looking for the information, they're going to the website, but then they can't find it.
Yeah.
And so
Right.
they go to the contact information, pick up the phone and start calling.
Yeah.
Which then takes our man
More
hours away
time,
from
right.
people doing what they should be doing other besides answering phones. We're always going to get people calling.
Yeah.
But how can we minimize that so that we can free up some time of our employees to really get their jobs done in an efficient way?
So when we talk about that's kind of like a continual change, right, of process and thinking about, we tend to use words like redesign and we think it's like a big bang, that it's going to happen just in one day. But really what we're seeing, or are we, I guess that's the question, are we seeing really these kinds of design considerations really coming up on a daily basis, not just for some all on the horizon big bang redesign? We're really talking about continual improvement.
Yeah, this website's not going to, when we get going on this, it's not going to be like, okay, here's your present, unwrap it and it's done.
Yeah.
This is a breathing, living thing
Yeah.
that will
Yeah.
continually evolve as technology evolves. I mean, there's so many things now that our last site, this current website was done in 2010, I believe.
Yeah.
The technology that's available now
Right.
will blow the minds of people because of the accessibility that they'll have and the customization that they'll be able to
Yeah.
have that experience that they're looking for. We don't want to have a typical government website. We want to have something that people will, other government agencies will say, wow, look what Eagle County's doing.
Yeah.
We want to emulate that.
And it may not even just be kind of a website. I mean, as we're looking over the horizon, we're seeing the rise of things like Google Assistant, Alexa, being able to ask your phone a question and have it answer. And so is that kind of part of where we're thinking too, is integrating these other types of avenues to get information?
The cool thing is that the world is our oyster.
Yeah.
I mean, we can, hopefully we utilize everything that's out there.
Yeah.
And the future technology as well. We want to be able to use whatever
Yeah.
things are out there just to make that user experience the best it could be.
So I want it in my jet car.
Done.
Yeah. All right. All right. So when you're not doing communications, designing logos, helping rebuild websites and stuff like that, what do you do when you're not working?
That's all I do.
That's all you do. You live, breathe, graphic.
No, you know what? I've got a great family, 3 boys, wife, and we're out mountain biking, snowboarding, dirt biking,
Right
just
on.
getting at it. I mean,
Yeah.
we're in Eagle County for a reason.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
trying to just enjoy what we got here.
Very cool. Well, I appreciate the time today.
Yeah, thanks,
Awesome.
Brandon. That was great.
All right. Thanks.
Woo!
Have a good one.